Greetings, friends. Here is my morning routine. I'm going to wash, tone, and moisturize. My products are Henriksen's Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. I don't really have problems with oil. I just like that it smells minty and it's really nice when you wake up in the morning. Then, this is kind of a luxury. It's not my everyday, but it's Tatcha's rice polish. And I love this because it's a chemical exfoliant instead of an abrasive physical exfoliant, which as you age and your skin starts to get drier and have a lot less collagen and elasticity, it doesn't need to be scrubbed by apricot shells. I'm going to tone with Thayers. The bottle's been a little bit warped because it sits right next to the shower, but affordable every day, witch hazel. And then I'm gonna moisturize because it's New York City and it's dry and cold as hell here, with Skin Food, which if you're oily is a bit greasy for you, but if you're dry, this is a lifesaver. So here we go. Okay, so this may be a bit of a splurge for some people, but this is the Shiseido face wash brush. And despite the fact that it is $25, as long as you don't lose it, you only have to buy one. And I can tell you the last year and a half that I've been using it, the change in the texture of my skin and just the lack of clogged pores and breakouts because I use this is remarkable. It's not at all abrasive. It's got these tiny little almost silicone rubber things that massage your skin, and it turns a small amount of expensive cleanser into a lot of foaminess. So you're actually kind of spending more money, but you're also stretching it. So you've obviously seen these before, so I'm not gonna go crazy on instructions because it's a little simple. So you just get a lot of water going. I should be doing this slow and relaxing. But as you can see, it lathers quickly. What's nice about it is you can get into little nooks and crannies that perhaps if you were just using your fingers, you wouldn't be able to. I get a lot of blackheads right in the corner, so that's where I concentrate. And then what's nice about this also is as you wash, the strokes are gently moving around the lymphatic fluid and the blood that's been sitting in the same place on your face for the last 8, hopefully, hours that you slept. And as you push it down, it gets pushed back, comes down the jugular into your heart where it gets recycled. So washing with hands, nice. You get the skin on skin, but I just, the last year and a half, one thing that's been consistent that I've been using is this brush, and it's massive. All right, so let's rinse. I just like it so much. I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. Also fantastic about this brush is it comes with its own little hat, and it just clips on, and it has a hole, and then I just hang it from a hook. Okay. good, feeling great. So now I'm going to use Tatcha. And if you haven't used it or you don't know anything about it, it's a rice powder that is a chemical enzyme exfoliant, meaning you don't have to use any kind of gritty, crushed up, semi-organic or plastic if you're into that material in a scrub. All you have to do is add enough water to a tiny, I'd say half a teaspoon of this in the palm of your hand and apply it to your face. It's super easy. I know it's a little cost prohibitive for a lot of people, but I got it while Sephora was having one of their big sales because I was a Rouge member, and it was worth the investment. All right, so with this one, you gotta get your face extraordinarily wet. All right, and then add half teaspoon, quite a bit of water, and then just start working it into a lather, and you'll lose a little bit in the sink. It's negligible, but basically what you have to do is turn this into a lot of foam, and it's gonna drip down your arms. Turn this off, and then you just apply. If it still has grit, add more water. You shouldn't feel any of the particles. It should just be smooth sailing, foamy, foamy. All right. So it says 15 seconds in the instructions. I do a little bit more. I got the purple one because it's for sensitive skin, so I feel like if I leave it on a little longer, it's not going to do anything. I bring it up into my eyebrows. To be quite honest, they get a little crusty and dead skin, so I exfoliate those too. And then, because your face and your hands are what shows your age, I do my hands, particularly the back, because they get sun exposure. When I'm in the shower, I'll go all the way down my neck and the décolleté. But today, in order not to make a horrendous mess, we're just gonna do face and hands. It's nice, it has like no smell, so it doesn't aggravate any hypersensitive sniffers. All right, I'm going to rinse. So, dry face. Always. So now, I'm going to tone. My skin is quite sensitive. Any kind of abrasion, anything that's rough irritates me. And it leaves me red, and it can leave me with some dry patches. So these are the Shiseido cotton pads. Again, it's a little bit of an investment, but you only get one face. You only get one covering of skin. Yes, it does regenerate over time, but like your feet, you need to take care of them. So I'm gonna tone and just do the same. Massage. Always around the hairline, on the ears, behind the ears. And this is where I'll do my neck and my décolleté. Okay. what's nice about witch hazel as a toner is that not only is it gentle and sensitive, but it also it has the ability to sort of correct the pH of your skin before you start adding moisturizers and other serums and odds and ends, which after a wash and an exfoliation is super important. So next step, I'm going to exfoliate my lips. Never really did this in my youth, but as we age, Father Time takes its toll. So I'm going to use, this is called Beauty for Real. It's from Amazon Prime. I can leave a link in the description. I ordered it because it had an extraordinary amount of positive reviews and a friend recommended it. So I take a tiny, maybe 2 rice grain size, and I start on the outside. And this one has some nice cinnamon oils. It's got some sort of moisturizing something in it that makes it really emollient as you exfoliate. So now you can do this for a while, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I'm sensitive, so I'm going to end right here. Lovely. Okay, so now moisture. I have been through a lot of moisturizers in the last few years. Once I moved to the city, I had no idea how to take care of my skin. I moved from a rural place to a very urban place, and the environmental factors were quite different. So in addition to my cleansers and my toner, I've gone for a very sensitive or all-natural alternative to anything that's a little pricey. This may be cost prohibitive for some, but I think it was maybe $11 or $12 on Amazon Prime. I was using Ombre Elise previously, which is now about $28 on Prime for half this amount. So needless to say, Skin Food is where it's at for now. So this is extraordinarily thick. A little bit goes a very, very long way. I start where I'm driest. That's where I apply it first, and then work out from there. And it is, I will say it's gluey at first. It has the consistency of cream cheese in the tube, not room temperature cream cheese, like right out of the fridge cream cheese. But once your body heat starts working on it, then it's more spreadable. But this is not something that someone with oily skin would really be into, unless you had extremely oily and sensitive. Maybe you could wear this as a night cream, but for day wear, especially I'd say under makeup, it's probably not your best bet. But for those of us in the dry, sensitive, aging department, it's really great. So it goes everywhere, and then we'll bring it up. Again, just keep working with it. Okay. So, moisture accomplished. Now, I'm gonna do a get ready with me for my everyday makeup. See you then.